During the research, both questionnaire and interview are applied in China. First of all, I designed a questionnaire with altogether 25 questions concentrating on 5 aspects, namely personal information, including education, personality, experience, etc., career choice, past and present, major influence for career choice, description of current job and thoughts of retirement. I sent out 300 questionnaires with subjects divided into 3 groups according to their ages, which are 20 to 25, 35 to 40, and 55 to 60, and collected 294 effective ones, with 99 for individuals aged 20 to 25 years old, 97 for 55 to 40, and 98 for 55 to 60. After that, related interviews were conducted with 5 people for each cohort group. After deep analysis of all the data collected, findings are as follows. The first, most subjects don't follow their jobs or careers identified during high school because they were too naive back then with little knowledge about the society. In most of the time, they stayed in the school and read books, preparing for various exams. One of the women interviewed said that all I knew about in my high school is to study harder and harder because my parents always told me that only with good grades one can enter nice university and then get a nice job. Therefore, I knew nothing about the society but school life. Even if they had vague vision of their future career in high school, they only dreamed of being a scientist, policeman, or doctor, which are the most common ones, and subjects actually knew little about themselves. As they grow older, they know more things and their choice change accordingly. The second, there are many factors influencing individuals' career choice. I divided them into 2 categories, namely subjective factors like personality, interests, and objective factors like economic condition and national policy. Finding is that salary of the job and educational background remain the 2 most influencing factors. As for salary, it is deeply related to the social environment in China, where people began to worship money and compare with each other. Therefore, even though some subjects are doing the jobs they don't like, they refuse to leave because the high salary. As for education, it is one's knowledge acquired makes them capable of doing the job. The third is, in each cohort group with different age sections, the outcome differs. For those aged 20 to 25, some subjects brought up in a poor family consider money as the most important factor because they need them badly for both themselves and their parents, while those rich ones concern less about money. For those aged 35 to 40, money doesn't seem to be important because they've gotten enough of it, while educational background begins to impact. Subjects with good educational background will switch to those jobs they show more interesting or can fit with their other skills to realize their life value. However, subjects with little education don't change jobs because they know nothing but what they are doing now. After 55 years old, some people will continue to work but because they like working, while others will retire and do things like reading and planting flowers. Fourth is there do exist distinct patterns between the cohorts. Subjects aged 55 to 60 reviewed worst education with most of them never being in school, while those aged 35 to 40 received better education, and those 20 to 25 received the best education, with most of them having bachelor degrees. This is due to the fact that China's educational system is improved through ages. As for career choices, subjects aged 20 to 25 are crazy about IT industry for its high salary, while those aged 35 to 40 mainly work on heavy industry, and those aged 55 to 60 on agriculture. It is related to the economic development history in China, with primary industry, secondary industry, and tertiary industry being developed gradually. The last one is the fifth one is in terms of the age of the respondent, there are some distinct patterns. For respondents aged 20 to 25, they are in the early stage of their career, when the accumulation of knowledge and skill needed for the job is very important because they just enter society from school. Therefore, apart from money, they also pay attention to educational opportunities, like whether the company will provide good training or send them abroad for further education. They know that when they learn enough skills, their salary will rise accordingly. For those aged 35 to 40, they have earned enough money and made great success in their career. Money is no longer a problem. Therefore, they will start their own business or enter into bigger company to realize their life value. Those aged 55 to 60 always do things that old people will do, like passing on experience by being a teacher or searching for successor because they are near retirement. That's all.